coach Protase, who is in the Arab Emirates in Dubai. My name is Andrew Chilembo, and I'm going to take you through the whole opportunity called Forsage. And ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelt because this is going to be an enjoyable ride. Thank you so very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that at one point or the other, even if you're not thinking about money, life itself will remind you to say you cannot deal with this life without money. And so we are asking to say the ability to achieve financial freedom is here. The ability to attain financial freedom is here. This technology is changing lives all around the world, and want to share with you this opportunity that is changing lives, that is touching families, that is touching people from all walks of life. So, ladies and gentlemen, imagine living a life where all your bills are paid. You wake up, you don't have to worry about paying rentals. You wake up, you don't have to worry about paying for electricity, water. All the bills are paid. So, I want to show you how our partners get income to pay bills and achieve goals. Now, over 100 million US dollars has been paid in just 20 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how our partners, this is our friends, this is how our fellow leaders are able to pay their bill, not partly, not quarterly, not halfway, but in full. And in this opportunity, I just want to share with you just that. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a technology that is able to make people reach, technology that is able to make people achieve their goals. There is a technology that is able to make people pay their bills in full. Now, with this technology, ladies and gentlemen, it is not very far from us. It is just near, and it is with us all the time. You have a phone, you have a laptop, you have got any electronic gadget. It could be a desktop, it could be an iPad, name them. If you have such a gadget, all you need is just to download an application from Google Play Store, or just go right on the internet. You go using Google and you browse through to find Go Wallet, MetaMask, Trust Wallet. Now, these are free applications. And these applications, ladies and gentlemen, they act like a bank. So with this application, you enable your phone to be a bank, to store money, and you begin to use that money wherever you go. Now, upon having these gadgets and installing these applications we are calling wallets, all you need to have now is the money we are calling cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency, it is not just any other that you need to have. There is a specific one that you need to have. And in this program, we are using Ethereum, which I'll explain as we proceed. Now, for this opportunity or this business to make sense, you need to have a contract. And this contract we're going to introduce to you is called a smart contract. Now, this technology that I'm about to unveil and share to you has paid out over 100 million in just 20 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 weeks is not a very long time. We are talking about 5 months. 5 months, and the company has been able to pay that. Now, to those who learn how to use them. Now, this technology that we have, you need to learn how to use it. If you do not learn how to use it, it will not work for you. It is like giving a car to a person who cannot drive. No matter how good a car can be, it will go nowhere. A car needs a driver to make it move from one point to the other. Now, for us to be able to do this business diligently, with all the peace that we need, with all the tranquility that we need, it needed something bigger and something better and something transparent. Now, what are we referring to? We're referring to something we call a smart contract. Ladies and gentlemen, a smart contract can be defined as a self-executed contract with the terms of the agreement between the buyer and the seller being directly written in two lines of code. Now, the codes and agreement contained therein exist across a distributed, decentralized blockchain network. The codes controls the execution and transactions are traceable and irreversible. Now, the way a smart contract has been designed is not very far from the normal contract we find. But then the contract that we find with different institutions, those contracts can be edited anytime. They can be manipulated because they are not in a situation or in a position where no one can edit them. So whoever has got the right or whoever has got the ability to amend them, they will amend them. But with a smart contract, ladies and gentlemen, no one can change anything on it once it has been uploaded on the network we are calling blockchain. Now, one other thing that you need to know about the smart contract is that even the person who created it, the programmer who wrote the contract cannot edit it, cannot do anything to it once it has been uploaded on the blockchain. The good part about this, once a smart contract begins to execute, it cannot be stopped. Then, whatever transaction happened there, they are open source. Anyone can check the transaction. They are transparent. With a smart contract, whatever happens on the smart contract is irreversible. So nobody can reverse whatever is happening on the smart contract, which gives you a peace of mind, which gives you a sense of doing a business that will last for a lifetime. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with this smart contract, I said it is uploaded on the blockchain. Now, a blockchain is another version of the internet. The internet we know has been upgraded, has been worked on, it has been made more advanced. And this internet we are calling blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, it is one powerful network of computers that cannot be hacked. Is one power of connections or interconnection of computers that is decentralized. It cannot be locked. It cannot be shut down. It is here, it is there, and it shall always be there for as long as we have electricity, we have computers, this is going to exist. Now, if you're hearing the term blockchain for the first time, in simple terms, blockchain can be described as a data structure that holds transactional records and while ensuring security, transparency, and decentralization. You can also think of it as a chain of records stored in a form of blocks which are controlled by no single authority. So there is no single authority that controls the blockchain. The blockchain is for everyone. It makes everyone to be equal. The rich, the poor can have access to the blockchain because no one person controls it. And this is huge. If you want to make any significant change in your life, you need to be part of the blockchain technology, ladies and gentlemen. Now, how smart contracts could change the way we do business? Smart contracts are changing the way we do business because now once you have a smart contract between you and the buyer or the seller, it means whatever you have agreed upon cannot change. It will remain the same. None of you who are in that transaction can change anything. So it brings about trust, it brings about transparency, and it brings about the issue of corruption to an end. So this is the way even Africa needs to handle the issue of corruption, ladies and gentlemen. Now, having said that, we also need to look back into history and just revisit where all these things is coming from. If you remember just in the recent past, to be precise, in 2008, 2009, 2010, thereabout, we experienced what we're calling a global crisis or financial crisis. Now, during that time, a few individuals, and one of them is called Satoshi Nakamoto. None of us has seen him, and no one knows where he is. This man, I applaud him, is one great thinker. He and his friends, if he had the friends by that time, they created what we are calling Bitcoin. They created money, they created internet money, they created virtual money. They created the money that can be used on any electronic gadget. All you need is to have a wallet, like I said, Trust Wallet, Go Wallet, and all these other wallets. And you are able to store this money called Bitcoin. Now, when Bitcoin started, a lot of people doubted it because why? No central bank could control it. No government entity could control it. No one single authority could control it. It was an open source kind of a program or money. Now, at that time, it was less than $1. Now, if you look at any currency that is less than $1, you wouldn't want to spend much time on it. But ladies and gentlemen, just after a few years, and to be precise, in the year 2017, one Bitcoin, which was less than $1, was selling over 20,000 US dollars. 20,000 now, that is huge. So if even you had bought one Bitcoin, you become a millionaire just by holding one Bitcoin. And of course, because this is money, it also undergoes the ups and downs. So like of this month, this year, one Bitcoin is selling about 10,000 US dollars, 10,000. If you remember, all the leaders who have been in this webinar just a few weeks ago, to be precise, even last week and the previous week, one Bitcoin was less than 10,000 US dollars. It was about 9,000 plus. But as we are speaking, it is above 10,000 US dollars. So those who have got Bitcoins and they're keeping it because the prediction are saying Bitcoin is going high, which also leads us to the second cryptocurrency from Bitcoin. Now, what makes Ethereum second from Bitcoin is because of the market capitalization. The amount of money that has been invested in Bitcoin and the amount of money that has been invested in Ethereum. Bitcoin has got more money invested in it more than Ethereum, and the usability. Now, what we have seen in the recent past, ladies and gentlemen, is that Ethereum has become more usable than Bitcoin, which was created first. And this news is everywhere. Go on the internet and search. Ethereum is being used even by central banks now. They have realized to say this is the way the world is going, and they're jumping on the boat. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethereum is an open source platform that uses blockchain technology to create and run decentralized digital application or DApps that enables users to make agreement and conduct transactions directly with each other to buy, sell, trade goods and services without a middleman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is huge. Some of us, if we have been thinking on Ethereum, it is only Ether that we can trade. No, there are even physical products that you can transact using Ethereum open source platform. Our friends have adopted this system. They are able to ship rice from Asia to America without being tampered with because it is being monitored on this platform. Now, that is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. That is amazing. And now, we are in a season, in a period, in a time where everyone else has got one song to sing, and it's a song about COVID-19, coronavirus 19. Ladies and gentlemen, this COVID-19 has got its own bad side and its own good side. And the good side is what I want to focus on right now. I'm not a medical doctor to talk about the bad side of the health side, but all I can say is take care of yourselves. But again, look at the positive side, ladies and gentlemen. If you ask any rich person, they will tell you to say in a time of crisis, that is where they made a lot of money. So how is COVID-19 changing the way the world sees money? COVID-19 has made a lot of people, institutions, including financial institutions, that were denying the use of cryptocurrency to begin to use cryptocurrency. Now, you need to ask yourself, if an institution that was built to use fiat money has jumped on to use cryptocurrency, who are you? That's the question you should ask yourself. If the bank like PJ Morgan, one of the prestigious banks we know around the world, is able to adopt cryptocurrency, if China as a nation, they have adopted cryptocurrency and they have moved their currency on the blockchain, then who are you as an individual? May I remind you, ladies and gentlemen, they say, if you want to be rich, do what the rich are doing. Now, what are the rich doing? The rich are involving themselves in what we're calling crowdfunding. Now, crowdfunding, if you have noticed the rich, they have a tendency of keeping their money among themselves. If you have observed the life of the loyal families, they have a tendency of marrying each other in that way so that they maintain their wealthy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that has been brought to us through technology. And we're going to use the same principle that has been hidden from us and from the world for a long time. If you're not in crowdfunding, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know what you're missing, but thank God you are here right now. So, with crowdfunding, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to look at dynamic and innovation group economics. Now, group economics, ladies and gentlemen, there is no one simple way of defining it, but I'll try to explain in the best way possible. Ladies and gentlemen, the way we have come right now in this Zoom, we have agreed, we have made a choice to say, let us come together and begin to help one another, begin to fund each other's project. And because we have one common economic goal, to make money, to attain financial freedom, to attain our dreams, ladies and gentlemen, we are a good example of a group economics. So a group economics, ladies and gentlemen, like I've said, there's no one way of defining it. It can simply be defined as one group of people who have a common economic interest. Now, that group agrees to actively and cautiously pursue that economic interest together to create sustainable and secure economy for themselves. So we are creating an economy for ourselves so that tomorrow none of us will be poor. Now, to create this, ladies and gentlemen, you need also to ask yourself a lot of questions. Look around your life. Look around what is happening in the world. We have things like Facebook. We have YouTube. We've got Walmart. We have got Amazon. Right now, we've got the same application we're using, Zoom. Did you know that the owner of Zoom has made billions of dollars just the time COVID started? And what has he done, ladies and gentlemen? He's just done simple things. He's managed to bring people together, and wealthy has become a natural result. We are here in different parts of the country, in different parts of the world, but we are able to communicate, to conversate, to see each other because one person has brought us together, and that person is making billions of money. If you cannot find and if you cannot learn the art of bringing people together, money shall be a problem with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, everyday people anywhere in the world willing to connect with others have the ability to build communities where 100% of the money stays in the community, empowering families to have financial wellness. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just introduced the technology to you. Now I want to show you a crowdfunding that is empowering a lot of people, including myself as I present, and a lot more people present in this Zoom. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Forsage, the world-first 100 decentralized smart contracts. You are going to hear nowadays a lot of smart contracts out there, but I can rest assure you, and you can ask the people involved in those smart contracts, the first ever smart contract, which is 100% decentralized, is Forsage. And all these other smart contracts that you see, they are just imitation of the original. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I don't think any of you wants to be fake. No, every one of us wants to be real. So I would rather remain with the original concept unlike I go to the fake. Because with the fake, I don't know how many counterfeits that they have made with it. So ladies and gentlemen, why should you choose Forsage? And these are the reasons that I want to share with you. There are so many reasons, but I'll just pick a few. The first one is that Forsage will give you access to recurring income without a job. Right now, jobs are not easily coming by. Reason, no company is employing. As a matter of fact, they're doing the opposite. They're laying off people because there's no production because of the COVID-19. Now, imagine making money in the comfort of your home. You are seated on your computer. You are seated and holding your phone in your hands, and you are making money just like that. Now, that has been made possible through a smart contract called Forsage, and you can make money without having a job. It is decentralized. We are not closed up. We cannot be locked down with this opportunity. It is decentralized. It is everywhere. You can do this business anywhere on earth. For as long as you've got a gadget that can access internet, you are good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no boss, there's no middleman. So even the person who has invited you to this Zoom is not your boss, is not even your middleman. They are just is just a person who cares and loves you so much to introduce you this opportunity so that you can make money and secure your future. No one can run away with your money. And those of you who have joined and those of you joining, you have seen if you're using your fiat money, you are just converting that money into Ethereum, and that Ethereum is the money that you're using to start the business. So this is amazing. No one runs away with your money. You've got access to your money 24/7, and only you can dish out the money, no one else. Ladies and gentlemen, get paid instantly and directly to your private wallet. Sometimes what happens, without even knowing that there is an activity happening, you check your Trust Wallet account, you find that there is money. After seeing the money, that's when you're going to the back office and you see someone has entered in the system without knowing that the system is able to pay you directly to you and instantly. So no more month end, no more days of cashing out or withdraw. You get money instantly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all controlled automatically by a pre-written program. So here, there is no one who sits in the background trying to control things here and there. There's no CEO who is there to make decisions. There's no CEO who can foresee and close the company. Nothing. This smart contract, it runs on itself automatically. Ladies and gentlemen, there are no admin fee and no renewal fee. No one is going to ask you for a fee to renew your contract. No one is going to ask for administration fee. There is nothing like that, ladies and gentlemen. And this is amazing. Once you start, the money you use to start, it could be the only money that you are going to take from your pocket into this business. The rest of the money, this business is going to sustain itself and you'll be getting the profit just like that. The entry level is very low. It's very minimum, low entry cost with low risk. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are not here to sugarcoat you. We are not even here to hype the opportunity. There is a risk, but the risk that is there is very minimal. And may I explain the risk that is there? Should you choose to start the business, should you start to be with us, and the moment you start, you choose to go and leave, or you choose to go to the village where there is no internet, ladies and gentlemen, because you have become inactive, you cannot make money. You need to be active. Like I said in my preamble, if we give you even a BMW today, and we give you the keys, but you don't know how to drive, the car will not move. The problem is not the car. You are the problem. You don't know how to drive. So equally in this opportunity, when we give you Forsage, when we register you in Forsage, but you do nothing about it, it will not move because you are the driver. Remember, there's no CEO. There's no middleman. You are the one in the forefront. You are in the driving seat. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no need to be a team builder to make money. But I can assure you one thing, those who build teams, they make more money and they move quicker. Remember what I said in the previous slide. The people that have mastered the art of bringing people together, they make money. So here, those who choose not to bring people together, they will be moving but very slow and they will not make enough money. But the people who will have opportunity, because once you bring people together, success or making money comes naturally. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the few points that I can share with you about smart contract and Forsage in particular. So how do you get started? How do you choose the option for starting this great opportunity? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is a minimum way you can start. And with this, it is just 0.051 Ethereum, which is between $15 to $18 in Zambian kwacha. Here in Zambia, it's about 550 because of gas fee. Then everything will be done. Now, that money, anyone can afford to find it and start a business. And why am I saying anyone can afford? You need to weigh the option. Which is better, a 500 to keep and eat, or put this 500 in this business and start working it and earn millions? The choice is yours. Now, the other option that is there, you may decide not to start with a minimum, but you can start with 3 or 4 levels. Now, you can start with 4 levels in both X3 and X4. Some of you are hearing for X3 and X4 for the first time. I will explain what that means. Now, a total it will give you is about $200 to start with X4. Ladies and gentlemen, they are also what we call the higher achievers. People want to run fast. People don't want to remain at the same pace. They start with 6 levels with both X3 and X4, and that is about 1,500, ladies and gentlemen. So there are not only one way of starting this opportunity. You can start with a minimum entry point, which is about $20 thereabout. You can start with 4 levels or 6 levels in that order, ladies and gentlemen. Now, another thing you need to know about this opportunity is that there is no timeline, there's no deadline, and levels repeats automatically from earnings as you bring in new partners in X3. And you and others bring in partners in X4. So with X3, as you, the driver, is bringing in people, you are making money, and the system is able to repeat itself automatically for you to make more money, even at the same level. And as you are doing that, and your partners are doing that, with X4, you begin to make more money. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, all the details are thought out so that the movement is dynamic. Revenues are instant, and the principle of decentralization is fully perceived, which is important for long-term development. We are not here to scam people that Forsage will be here for 2 months, 3 months, or 6 months down the line. It goes. This opportunity is here for a lifetime. We believe that concentrating your attention on this business can truly make high income a reality for you. Ladies and gentlemen, pay particular attention. I begin to explain Forsage X3. Forsage X3 is one of the program within Forsage because we've got 2 X3 and X4. Now, X3, ladies and gentlemen, this is a program in Forsage where you bring in people and you begin to earn. So Forsage X3 has got 12 levels. It has 12 levels, and each level has got 3 slots. So at each level, 3 people occupy those slots, and the moment the 3rd person occupies the slots, the system automatically repeats itself or recycle to allow you to have more people on that same level and make money countless time on the same level. Now, that is amazing, and that is huge, because you are not locked down on how many times you're going to make money on one level. So you make money multiple times on one level, and you continue to the other level, and again on that level you can make money multiple times without end. Ladies and gentlemen, now these levels, you upgrade to them. You do not just go to level 1, level 2 by default. No, when you begin with level 1, and level 1 is, you can see on the screen, it's worth 0.025 Ethereum, which is about $8. Now, if you check, level 2 is twice as much as level 1, which is 0.05. So each level that follows is higher by 2 compared to the previous level. So if you look at level 3 is twice as much as level 2, and level 4 is twice as much as level 3. So that's how it progresses. So as you are upgrading to higher levels, it means you also begin to make more money according to the level you are at. Now, in practice, this is how X3 works. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see yourself there, you join the business, you come up into this opportunity, and you start X3 with 0.025 Ethereum. Then what happens? You bring your friend, you bring your sister, you bring your brother in Christ, the people you fellowship with, the people in your community. This person says yes to the opportunity, and the money they will start with, it will come directly to you. 100% that money will come to you. You bring the second person, equally the money they're starting with comes to you 100%. So if you started with one account, with one level, ladies and gentlemen, the money that you have received from two people is enough for you to upgrade to level 2. Amazing. See, now the business has begun to sustain itself without you taking more money from your pocket. But the money the business is generating, you are able to upgrade. Now, when the third person comes in, this person who comes in, the system will recycle or re-entry. It will automatically renew itself or re-enter. This money that the third person comes in will go to your sponsor, who is your upline. And once that is done, ladies and gentlemen, you recycle. All the 3 slots will become empty and new people can come in and you make more money. So once you upgrade to level 2, what will change in level 2 is not the structure, but what will change are the figures. Level 2 is twice as much as level 1. So with level 2, you start with 0.05. Now with 0.05, anyone who follows you to level 2, they also pay to you 0.05, which is about less than $20 thereabout. And another person follows you, you get 0.05. And these monies that you get from these two people is enough for you to upgrade to level 3, ladies and gentlemen. When the third person comes in, again, it is for re-entry, and the money will go to your sponsor, who is your upline, and again, you recycle. Now, you need to pay attention when you're in this business, know how this business works. Whenever you see that yellow warning sign, the system has been programmed in such a way that if you receive 2 payments, and the next level you have not attained it yet, or you have not upgraded to that level, it will remind you to say upgrade to the higher level so that you do not miss the earnings of that level. But that is up to you to upgrade or not. But I encourage you to upgrade because you will make more money than the level where you are at. So this is how X3 works. Now, this is X4, another program in Forsage, which is called X4. Now, X4, if you look at it, it is not much different from X3 in terms of levels. The levels are the same and the figures are the same. The amounts for you to go to the next level are the same as X3. But in here, the major difference are these. One, you have more slots on X4 than X3. X4, you have 6 slots at each level. Each level gives you 6 slots. Now, with these 6 slots, ladies and gentlemen, the first 2 slots, the money goes to your sponsor or your upline. The next 3 slots, the money comes to you 100%. The last, which is the 6th slot, the money is for re-entry and it goes to your upline and sponsor. So in practical, this is how it works. Excuse me. So X4, you start the same like I mentioned, 0.025 Ethereum. The person who follows you, it could be the person that you personally brought into the business, or it could be a person who is coming through the matrix. What do I mean by matrix? X4 gives you an advantage to make money from the people above you, from the people that you brought, and the people beneath you. Now, that is huge. If you have a business mentality, you understand that this one broadens your levels of earning, because you are not restricted to one way of earning, but it broadens that way. So this one could be a person you personally brought, or the person that is falling into the matrix, either from above or below. So when this person comes here, the money goes to the sponsor, who is your upline. The second person also who comes in, the money goes to the sponsor. But the third person, the money comes to you. The fourth person, the money comes to you. And the good part again here, with the income, the earning that you have made from these two people here, number 3 and number 4, it is enough for you to upgrade to level 2. So the money you get from the fifth person is your profit. You keep it or you use it. The choice is yours. The sixth person who comes in is for re-entry, and the money will go to your sponsor, who is your upline, and then you recycle, meaning that all the 6 slots again will become empty for more people to occupy and giving you another chance to make more money. So when you upgrade to level 2, again, the structure remains the same, but the figures will change. So level 2 gives you 0.05 Ethereum. So whoever follows you to level 2 will equally upgrade to you at that same amount. So the first person also comes in, the money goes to the sponsor. The second person, money goes to the sponsor. The third and the fourth, money comes to you, and you can use this money to upgrade to level 3. And the fifth person who comes in, the money comes to you. The sixth person is for re-entry, and the money goes to the sponsor. You are going to recycle, giving you another chance to make money at the same level. Ladies and gentlemen, now, this is how the system works. Now I want to share with you our disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen. The following examples are for illustration purposes only and are not a guarantee of the income you will receive. What a person receives is based on their individual work ethics, very important, and other factors beyond your control. You join this business, if you join this business with a mentality of an investor, you will not make as much money as you can make. Why? Because this is not an investment platform. So no one joins Forsage, you put money and you go and sleep, or you go for a vacation and you think you're going to find a profit. No, this is not an investment platform. This is not a financial institution. This is a smart contract that allows people to donate money to each other, and by so doing, they make money. So if you are lazy and someone is hardworking, you cannot make the same money with them. It doesn't matter if you started first and they started later. Again, if you're not a team player, you cannot make as much money as a team player can be. So there are factors surrounding how much money you make. This is why we put a disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever you go to present this opportunity, make people understand this is not, I repeat, it is not an investment platform. It is a smart contract. It is cloud funding. We fund each other, and by bringing new people, we are making money together. Ladies and gentlemen, I would just love to show you just 2 live accounts. 2 live accounts. We go live and show you these accounts because in Forsage, we do not show fake accounts. We do not keep old records. We show you the actual results. 2 accounts that we're going to show you on the platform, live on the platform. And ladies and gentlemen, you see, as I explain how money is being made, and everyone is making money right now as we speak. People are busy making money. So I'm going to ask our coach, Forsage, just to give us a screen and show our dear beloved friends who are on this platform today, the live system, and show you 2 accounts, just 2 accounts for time's sake. We're going to show you 2 accounts. And the first account we'll show you is for our upline, who is going to do the presentation on Saturday. And don't miss, she's a powerful lady. She's a motivator. She's got a mother heart, and she's making too much money. I wish to make an application so that she can share some of the monies. Ladies and gentlemen, she started this business in February. And if you count the months, February, March, April, May, June, July, we are talking about 5 months. 5 months. Ladies and gentlemen, look at how much money she has made. She's made over 323,000 US dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, that is huge. That is huge. When I see this figure, this is my opinion. When I see such figures, I would rather I work hard in 5 months or 6 months and make such money than going to work for someone for 40 years and get less than this money. Where the options, ladies and gentlemen, you work for yourself. You work hard for yourself for 4 months and make such money. Even people who get pensions or who retire at the age of 50, they don't get such money. She's made this money in only 5 months. Ask yourself, how much money is she going to make in 1 year? And again, ask yourself, how much money have you made from February to now? And how much money are you going to make in a year? If you are giving yourself an excuse of COVID-19, our friends are living in the same scenario, same situation, same status, COVID-19, and people are dying, but they are making millions of dollars. You are next, my brother, you are next, my sister. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a life system is as exactly as I explained. This is X3 that you are seeing on the screen, X3 with 12 levels, and as you can see, she's upgraded all the 12 levels, meaning, ladies and gentlemen, she upgrades to no one at this time. Whatever money goes in here, it is for her and her alone. And if you are here, you are 70 years, check yourself, you are not old, because the woman who's the owner of this account, she is more than 70 years. Now, at 70 years, she has made all this money. How I wish I was the grandson to this woman, because I know my future is secured. But thank God I'm in this business, so I make my own money so that I secure the life of my children. Ladies and gentlemen, if we go down to X4, now, X4, if you look at it, ladies and gentlemen, it is very interesting, because with X4, you earn money from the matrix. What do I mean by the matrix? The matrix just comprises everyone in Forsage, including yourself, the person who introduced you, and the people who introduced the person who introduced you, and the people you have introduced, and the people they will introduce. That makes a matrix. And the X4 gives you an advantage or a privilege for making money in that way. So as you can see at the bottom there, we've got different dots with different color codes. The first one, as you can see, that blue there where the mouse pointer is, these are partners invited by you. So in X4, the people that you invite to join you in X3, they also follow you in X4, and you'll be making money also through that. The next one, ladies and gentlemen, the light blue there, overflow from up. So the people that are above you, people who joined the business before you knew it, before you were even introduced, you stand a chance to benefit from them. And the third way you make money, ladies and gentlemen, is through the bottom overflow. The people who are coming from below you, the people that you won't even know their names or even see them, they are being brought by other people that you don't even know. Again, this system gives you an opportunity to make money through them. Last but not the least, the fourth way is through partners who are ahead, or a partner who is ahead of the inviter. Think of it. You introduced someone below you, and then they introduced a tycoon, someone who has got a lot of money, and decides to come in even with all the 12 levels. Do you know that when they begin to upgrade, they'll be upgrading to you and you make money? So ladies and gentlemen, look at the live system of our leader there. You can see all the colors being represented there. The people that she introduced, if you look at level 2, all those people there, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5 and 8 and 6, all the people that are there, these are the people that she introduced, and they are followed there, even on level 7 and 8. But level 7 and 8, there's also another color that is there. She's also benefiting from the people from below that she doesn't even know. Maybe it could be me who upgraded to her. You may never know. Again, you have seen another light blue there in level 9. Again, she's benefiting from the people who started before she started. So you can see how huge this opportunity is. This opportunity is amazing and it is huge. And if you are here, you don't want to join, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Do you know how many people have joined in the past 12 hours? Just the past 12 hours, before we even calculate the hours to come. The past 12 hours, if you start counting time from now, going backwards, the past 12 hours, could just go up a bit. In the past 12 hours, within 12 hours, 9,975 people have joined. My question to you is, are you one of them? In the next 24 hours, come and check this number, it will change. Now look at how many people have joined Forsage as at now. We are talking about 756,000 people. Are you among them? If you're not, please come on board. Now look how much money Forsage has paid people. Over 188 million US dollars. Million US dollars in 5 months. This is big, ladies and gentlemen. This is big. I cannot overemphasize on this one. This is big. You need to come on board. Now, let me show you one last account. One last account that I will show you. Coach, you can show us one last account with a person who has just introduced 3 people in the business. Just 3 people. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you may be thinking you need to bring in a lot of people for you to make huge sums of money, but that is not it. It is not about how many people you bring, but it is all about teamwork and working with the people that you bring. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. With this ID 203643, this leader only introduced 3 people. As you can see there, 3 people. But look at the figure down there. 6,872 US dollars. Now ask me, when did this leader start this business? Last month. Last month. So if someone bringing only 3 people in a month's time can make such amount of money, what can stop you? We all have the same blood. We have the same brain, and you are being given the same opportunity. No one is being advantaged here. It's the same opportunity, same system, same everything. All you do is use your mouth and share the opportunity to people. If you can find 3 people, you can do this business, ladies and gentlemen. Everything else about X3 and X4 is the same. Our leader here has only upgraded up to level 8, and there is such amount of money in X3. And you can see X4 also, our leaders upgraded with X4. And as you can see on the screen there, X4 also up to level 8. Now imagine how much money will be in this account when this leader reaches all the way up to level 12. Jesus, I encourage you, come on board, let's make money together, and we meet at the top. Coach, thank you so much for sharing the screen. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to wind up our presentation for tonight, but let me just do one last thing and then we call it a night. But some of us, it is not a night as usual, it is a night unusual because we do business at night. We don't sleep. Now, I've shown you the opportunity and I've shown you figures. Now, I want to show you how you can make money in 1 month, in 2 months, in 3 months. And if you are like me, you are going to say goodbye and you are going to fire your boss. If you've never fired your boss before, if you are the only one who gets insulted all the time when you go for work, my friend, you can change that situation. You can change that circumstance for yourself. And how are you going to do that? You need to make more money than the person you are working for. That is the only way you can fire them. But if they continue making more money than you, you'll be at their mercy. But I don't believe you want to be at the mercy of anyone when you can do something for yourself. We have a plan with this team. We have a plan, and the plan is called 90-day game plan. And if you are not conversant with days, 90 days, we're talking about 3 months. Now, 3 months, ladies and gentlemen, we have consumed from January to now, we have consumed 7 months. Now, in 7 months, if you have not even made $1,000 and it is not in your account, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you need to pay attention. How you can change that situation. It only takes 90 days to change your situation. What do you need to do, ladies and gentlemen? I'll be quick. I'm winding up, but pay attention. 90-day game plan, ladies and gentlemen. You need to have a dream. You need to achieve your dream. You need to celebrate and you need to repeat. You don't have always to be the one complaining about COVID-19. You can celebrate amidst where others are crying. It is not a crime. You are not the reason why other people have got COVID. No. So if you have a chance to celebrate, my friend, but don't just mock people, do it with respect. So you need to have a dream. You need to achieve your dream. If you are here, you are the dream, and you are packing that dream in a box because you do not have money. My friend, go and revisit that dream, bring it back. We are going to help you, we work with you, you make money. You are only going to shelf that dream if you are in this team, if you are not working as a team. So 90-day game plan, ladies and gentlemen, what is it? This is a business building strategy that is used to accomplish measurable outcome and massive action in an accelerated amount of time. Remember, Forsage is fast and furious, so we are not here to play games. We are not here to play pity party. No, we are here for serious business. Whether you are in bed, you do business. Whether you are walking, do business. Whether you are about to go to sleep, plant a seed of a business so that by the time you're waking up in the morning, you find money in your account. So why we are working with time, 90 days, we are talking about 3 months. And our 90-day game plan started on the 7th of July, this month on the 7th. And if you can count the days, we are now in the 4th week. We are in the 4th week. Ladies and gentlemen, we are running with time. No time to waste. Now, why should you use a 90-day game plan, ladies and gentlemen? This has been proven, it has been tried, it has been tested, not only by business people, but also by doctors who have done theology, psychology. They have studied people who achieve dreams. They have studied people who achieve big things in life. What do those people do? They write down their goals. And this is what we are doing in this team. We have no time to waste. Write down your dream, write down your goal. Once you write it down, we pursue it together so that you achieve it. And once you achieve, we are going to celebrate. And our celebration this year, after 3 months, ladies and gentlemen, it's either going to be in Zanzibar or Dubai. We are working on the logistics. You don't want to miss this event. It's going to be massive. It's going to be huge, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be big. It is going to be gigantic. You just have to be there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, who should participate in the 90-day game plan, ladies and gentlemen? It is anyone who is serious. I told you this system, this plan is for serious people. We do not need people who have a laissez-faire mentality. When you are in business with serious people, ladies and gentlemen, you get serious results. If you are in business with a laissez-faire mentality of people, you are going to get the same results. This principle works across the board. Whatever you plant is what you're going to reap. So we are saying anyone who is serious is ready to do this business with us, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone who is a networker, professional, or you are just starting for the first time, but you've got a heart, you've got a passion, we are going to work with you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our 90-day game plan is focused on taking maximum risks. Yes, you heard me. If you don't take risks, you are going to die an ordinary person, and they will bury you in an ordinary coffin, and you go to an ordinary grave. That's how pathetic it is. You can't achieve anything in this world if you want to be ordinary. You need to be different from the rest. And the 90-day game plan is going to draw a line. The ordinary from the extraordinary. Which one are you going to be? Now, look at the picture on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. That is a monkey. And each one of us, if we were to be referred to be a monkey, we're going to be upset. And in other countries, you even saw a person who called you a monkey. But now look at this one. This is a monkey, ladies and gentlemen. And you and me, we know a monkey does not live in water, but it drinks water just like you and me. Now, this monkey, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at it, where is it coming from? Where is it standing? It is hanging on a branch of a tree and drinking water upside down. What made it to do that? The situation, the dream, the thirst that it had. Are you thirsty enough for your dream? Are you hungry enough to achieve your dream. Oh, you don't care about your dream. You are like those people who say, for as long as the sun is up, I'm living, it is okay. But this monkey refused that kind of a life. No wonder it was alone. Said, no matter what happens, if there's no water everywhere else, and I have seen water in that stream, and I can guarantee you, one other thing you can find in this kind of a river, you find crocodiles or alligators, which can easily eat it up. But it said, come what may, if I die, I'll die trying. If I don't, I'm going to quench my thirst and I'm going to be different from the other monkeys. Are you ready to be different from the rest? Do you want to change your bank account? Do you want to change? Do you want to change your situation? Take a risk. You have to take a risk sometime to get what you want. Otherwise, you will remain where you are while others are moving. While others are moving. Imagine 3 months from now, you meet your friend and they tell you the opportunity you refused is the opportunity that has bought me this house. It is the opportunity that has enabled me to have a private tutor, to have a teacher coming to teach my children at home. Whilst other children are becoming dull because of COVID-19, how would you feel? But ladies and gentlemen, take a risk today and tomorrow you live better and in comfort. But if you want to live in comfort now, where we are going, you will cry and your children will ask you, my father, my mother, when your friends were earning in Ethereum, where were you? What will be your answer? Are you going to give an answer because the government stopped us from earning in Ethereum? They will still ask you the question, but how did your friend earn? Are you going to give an excuse because there was COVID-19? Who is going to understand that? Who is going to understand that? Some of you were in school and your teacher was bad, but now you haven't done well. When you go to apply for a job, do you say, no, my teacher was bad? Who is going to listen to that? They will just say, you are not normal. This is nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, can we do something that our future and our children and their children's children are going to appreciate us? Join this team, join Forsage today, and we'll rise together and reach the highest point. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are here, we know you can do this, and we can't wait to see you successive, breaking through to reach your goals in the next 90 days. Contact the person who invited you to this Zoom tonight. Ask them, how do I get started? And I encourage you, if you can start with two levels, start with 3 levels, and if you can even more, start with 6 levels, so that we meet at the top. We need to reach level 12 in the next 3 months, and we are in the 4th week of our 90-day game plan, 4th week. So we are not waiting for anyone. We are running with the runners, and those who want to walk, we walk with them. After we have run the race and now want to rest, we will walk with you. But that's when we want to start running. And when you want to sit, we'll come and sit with you. While we're eating and celebrating, you'll be watching. Remember, not everyone who goes to the stadium participates in the game. Some are spectators. But the people who are playing the game, they're the one who make the money. Are you a game player or you're a spectator? That is the question you need to answer for yourself. So before you sleep, ask yourself, am I a spectator or am I a game player? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Get back to the person who invited you, and let's make money. Let's change our future. Let's change our tomorrow. God bless you, and goodbye.